got on today? Rogueslayer?
I have a matcha tea latte
Oh, okay.
that I made.
That sounds interesting.
So it's some
Hey,
matcha
chat
tea,
room.
like a green powder. It's a little sweetened,
Mm-hmm.
and you just mix it in with. I mix it in with soy milk and water that I heat up, and then I mix this in with a whisk,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
and then it's too hot.
So the matcha tea, do you get that from like just a normal grocery store, supermarket, or does it come from
Yeah,
like
I got
a
this
health?
at Whole Foods, which is kind of a.
Okay.
It's the one that Amazon owns.
Okay.
That grocery store chain.
Because I wouldn't mind trying to make some like matcha tea cupcakes or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like for something a bit different, so I might have to see if I can get. So it's a powder, yeah.
Yeah, it's a powder. You can get it on
Okay.
Amazon, and I like to get tea from Adagio Tea. You probably get, I mean, they definitely have matcha tea on there, but you can probably get it cheaper from Amazon.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna have a look for matcha. Matcha? How do you spell matcha? M-A-C...
M-A-C-H-A?
M-A-C-A?
M-A-C-H-A?
M-A-T-C-H-A.
Oh, M-A-T.
M-A-T. Okay.
Oh, matcha.
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 Powder. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, alright. I can get Australian stuff. That's alright. Because they won't let us buy from America anymore. From America, Amazon. How stupid's that? Like, that's just
Wow.
stupid. Yeah.
It is stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if you agree to pay for the extra shipping? Like...
No, it won't. The government stopped a year or so ago to get like stuff. So they made an Australian Amazon. So it's Amazon. It's just we do not have near as much products as like what the American one would get. So I can get links from the Australian one to buying over in America for certain stuff, which costs like is a fortune, even with like just the exchange rates and everything. It's not worth it. Wow. So it's just looking to see what I can get in Australia, but it's probably just easier if I go on eBay, honestly.
Yeah.
That's normally where it becomes easier. So yeah. Blingtrong just gave me some Black Rock coffee. That's probably a little weak for me. Thanks, Sir. Yeah, well, you know, that's true. Need to go to Old Dalaran. No, Old Shatrath. That's where the true black coffee is.
Oh.
That vendor that walks back and forth down the bottom. I wish some of this vendor stuff would increase. Like you could go and buy, you know, like the milk at level 5, and it would be what you need for level 5. But if you've still got the milk in your bag as you level, it would increase. So you wouldn't have to change it. So I could go and buy the black coffee and have that on my tunes. And as I get to 120, it's gonna still give me the thing. So I don't have to go looking for, you know, whatever. I reckon that would be a really good idea.
Yeah.
Again, you know, like, why not?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hang on. I've got to write a note
pretty
to
little
myself.
head.
Well, I'm trying to get the kids down in the basement, and it's like 5-2, and we thought my youngest was down there, and he's not. So we're like, "Where's Owen? He's up in his room. Get downstairs."
Julie went to see Dumbo this evening.
Oh, excellent. And that looks really cute.
She said, "Do you want to see Dumbo?" I said, "No, not really. It looks stressful." And she says, "Well, I could go see that tonight while you're podcasting." And then she says, "Well, it's showing at like 3:30 and 6:45." And I'm like, 6:45 would be perfect.
Would work out really well. Exactly. There you go. I've made my note. Find matcha tea.
Awesome.
There we go.
Tomorrow we are gonna watch
Fix that out.
Captain Marvel, so that eventually we can go watch Endgame.
We went and saw
Nice.
Captain Marvel today, so we can
Oh,
go
yeah?
see Endgame next weekend.
I
were
wanted to
gonna go
see
see it this
Marvel
weekend,
before, but I don't like crowds. So
Yeah, the Endgame is like all the shows, and there are many shows of it. They're all like sold out.
Mm.
So I said we can go see that next weekend. It's okay.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I kind of feel like I need to do the whole run through before I see it. Like I just binge watch. Actually, maybe I could do that later. I finally finished Murder She Wrote.
Someone who was
12
watching,
seasons.
I think it was
I was watching what?
one of the Warcraft guys. Dang it, I can't remember his name, but he was watching all the Marvel movies up until Endgame, like one every day, just to kind of bring himself back up to the point where, okay, now we're all in.
Yeah.
It wasn't Ian. It was one of the dev guys.
Sure.
I think he worked on PvP.
Yeah, I think I vaguely know who you're talking about, but I can't remember.
No clue.
Spacing on his name.
I'm not sure. But I think that would be a really good thing to do, you know, because I need something else now that I've finished 12 seasons of Murder, She Wrote.
Yep.
I'm watching Orville season 2. Don't tell me what happens, but they lost one of the characters. She just left. She left the show, like, just like that. And we're like, what? No. And they got somebody else to replace her, and I don't like her as much. I like the original.
Oh, okay.
She's way better.
Okay. I'm watching Death in Paradise. I don't know if you guys get that. It's like, it's kind of a British show. It's like a murder mystery. But they're over in where is it? On an island, over a fictitious island called what is it? San Moritz. Okay. And yeah, so the police inspector, he's Scottish. So it's like got ties in from UK. It's on BBC is I think who produced it. And that's really good. So I'm on season 8. The new one came out a couple months ago. So I'm binging, bless you. Yeah, so that's
Normally
what I'm watching at the moment. Muting.
So 8 seasons. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I had watched them ages ago up to 7, and I've been waiting for season 8. So season 8 came out, and I can't do the whole week thing. I have to wait till it ends and then binge it. So I've been waiting patiently, going okay, let's go.
You know,
so now
Orange is the New Black. Apparently it's their final season, this one, and I have not watched any, and I'm gonna wait till it's over and then I'm gonna watch it all. So because I heard it's pretty
very good.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird to see Kate's Mulgrew not as a captain. Right? So I just, because I thought she's
a very different character.
Yeah? Oh man.
Yeah, very different. She was in Murder, She Wrote. You know, when I'm watching Murder, She Wrote, and I'm going, I know her. I know her. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and of course this is like 20 years ago. And I've gone, aha, got it. Yeah.
We used to watch, my sister and I used to watch Ryan's Hope.
Oh.
The soap opera that she was on. It was like her first big thing. Way back.
Way back.
Oh man, I don't know what that is.
Ryan's Hope. Oh,
hey, LB, thank you so much.
Her first big thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
LB gifted a sub to Kevin.
Oh,
They've
to
gifted
Kevin, nice.
16 gift subs in the channel. LB, I'm so sorry.
Oh, B. It's
I'm very
very
sorry.
sweet. All right, we're running late.
Ready to go? Okay.
Go.
I'm
Let's
gonna
do
mute,
it.
And off we go.
Go for launch.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty. Pacifist. You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. This is episode 163. Today is Saturday, April 27th, 2019. I am your host, Leeta, and joining me,
Yep.
I think I got it right. I do it every single time, is my co-host, Stone. Hey, Stone, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent.
How are you doing?
Excellent. A man of few words. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. But I'm more excited because we get to check in with one of our
It's been a while
favorite.
since this person's been on, so
Well, yeah,
I think
the first show
I
of the
feel
year.
like it's been a while.
I think she's been busy. I really feel like she's been busy since we last spoke to her. So it'll be intriguing to see
getting
what she has to say. Yeah, getting busy. Rogueslayer is here. How are you, Rogueslayer?
Feels
Yo.
like the first time.
What?
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. Oh,
Oh boy.
well done. Well done.
Thank
how
you
you
for
been,
having me
Rogueslayer?
on.
Oh, you're welcome. It's good to catch up. So what have you been up to? Tell us all the things, because I feel like there's going to be many things, because I know you've been busy on Twitter. So what have you been doing?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot this week, but we'll get back to that in a little bit. So since we last spoke, I discovered Hearthstone toys, which I hadn't
Toys.
seen. I mean, I saw that. I think I saw the Christmas one, but I didn't know that they were like a thing, and like you could just have them, and you didn't have to have the Hearthstone in your bag. So I have them all now. I all the ones that have been out. So I've been making sure to get a Hearthstone at every event. So I have like 4 of them now. And I have to say the Noblegarden one isn't all that exciting. Have you guys seen it in action?
I haven't done it. I got it, but I never seem to remember to actually click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, it puts bunny ears on you, and you hold an egg in your hand while you're doing your little tiny motion. It's not as exciting as like the Lunar Festival with the fireworks and the dancing Santa and stuff, but it's fun, and I have to have it, so I do. Now, not long after we last spoke,
oh no,
I had Verdantly. Verdantly was my Nightborn hunter that started during a contest. That was a green contest, allied races. I was like, I had to go crazy to get an allied race tune, and I did, and I got her, and she was going awesome, and I had her up on the Isle of Theros, whatever, doing those dailies and everything, and I was actually just ready to say, okay, it's time. You've worn these out. It's time to move on, and I updated her, and she was red flag. I'm like, what? What is this? She's level 79. And at some point, I didn't lay off those blue suede shoes because they had been on my foot at some point. And I didn't have them on then, but at some point,
was it the upgrade, the quest upgrade thing where if you get a quest item that's green and all of a sudden it changes to blue and you don't even look and boop,
yeah, but
put
it
that
does
on.
that when you get it. It wouldn't have done that after I put it on. Usually before I put things on, I look, but apparently I didn't look. I was just too carried away with the adrenaline of hacking and slashing things. And so, I had to delete her.
Oh, no.
Level 79.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, and then I've been okay on not killing off too many. So I had that one that I had to just get rid of because she couldn't control her shopping. And but then Little Bit Green, who was a gnome priest, she was rocking it, and she was over in Outland at level 68, and she was going around and collecting the debts for the guy in Shatraf, and she had gotten a couple of the debts. She was starting to look confused. Not ringing a bell?
No.
This is the one you have to go into Shatrath. And you have to beat up the guy in the alcove.
Sorry, I thought you said deaths, and I'm like, why are you collecting deaths?
What are you talking about?
Yes, debts. Yes, debts. Like you owe people. Yeah. Yes. Oh my
So
goodness.
We know Rogues. I was going to say, we know Rogueslayer, you like collecting deaths like just about no one's business. But,
wow.
you know.
Wow.
I wouldn't say I like it. I'm good at it.
Well,
Why are you being
you're
like
good
that?
at it. She knows why, because the end of the year, we always get a lovely information from Rogueslayer.
Massive
What she's
spreadsheet,
been
you
up
mean?
to.
Like this massive
It's awesome.
20
So I had
meg.
collected
Awesome.
2 of the payments owed, and
Yes.
I had gone off to get Floon to cough up the gold, and Floon is the one that's over in by Ashendon out there, and Bone Waste. And I made a mistake. I just tried to go in and talk to Floon, and I was talking to Floon, and then I had to beat up Floon, and unfortunately I hadn't cleared out the mobs that were around him, and Floon, all his little friends came to help him out, and they beat the tar out of me, and she died. So that was a level 68 green.
Ow.
Priest.
Oh, bugger. Okay.
Yeah, so those have been my 2 big deaths since we last chatted.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that's not as bad as I thought you were going to tell me. So I'm kind of like, okay, all right, that's okay. So
I've had some minor deaths along the way, but
I understand that. I do understand that. All right. So at the moment, we know you like to focus on different things with the challenges. So at the moment, what are you currently focused on, and why is that? Like, what have you narrowed it down to?
Last time we talked, I had kind of done some purging, and I had pared down, and I was really focusing. I had like a Horde and Alliance of each kind, and I pretty much had paladins, a couple hunters. The pairing is gone. I've expanded again. I've had another big bang, and I'm going for the softies. All these clobbies and leather. So I have it's greens. So the challenge I'm focusing on right now is greens. So it's like if I could, I got a green. If you'll recall, way up there, I missed getting it to level cap by like 2 days or something with the last expansion. So I'm sticking pretty much. I don't have any irons right now. I have greens. I still have a few bloodthirsties that have just been hanging in there for a couple of years now. But I've added warlocks and priests and monk and a shaman and a couple of mages. So I've really moved away from the paladins and those guys. And I'm doing, as for me, I think I'm doing really well with these guys. So I'm just focusing on getting through. I did learn some hard lessons, but I went back and I fixed them. Like I had a gnome mage, and I think I posted this on Twitter. Like, okay, note to self: even the green mages don't take in to get the keg of beer from Dunalgaz, I think it is, on the way to wetlands.
Yep.
But I had a warlock get it out, because of course I couldn't just stay away forever. But I probably will leave the little mages out of there. But I've been doing really well. But one thing I've been having fun with, this is one of these things that I've been playing for a really, really long time. And not as long as everybody else, but I'm like, a super casual player. And I never even noticed those lovely little faction bags that you can buy from the quartermaster when you get to Revered. I've been spending all my money going and getting netherweave bags, and occasionally I get a good deal in a frostweave bag. And if you take the time and get to Revered, you can get a 16 slot bag for like a gold and some change. One gold.
Yep.
So this is what I've been sort of how I've been steering my quest choices lately. I'll get to Revered or whatever faction it is I'm starting in. And then I'll see, okay, what have I gotten? And then I'll go, I do a couple of the really low level, the starting zones, so if I can get them, well, I can still get some credit for them. But even if I'm up past 20 and I want to say, okay, now I want to get Thunderbluff, I'll go back to Mulgore and do their quests, even though I'm really not getting any XP for it. And at some points I'm just like blowing, sneeze at the things and they fall over, but you still get the 250 rep, So it's been kind of livening things up a little bit, and I've been roaming around. And so I've been kind of doing that. So I've got the other types of other classes that I haven't been focusing on. I've been doing all greens. Yep. And I've been sort of questing by reputation. It's been taking me to some zones that I've ignored a lot in the past. So I'm kind of getting out of my usual grind that I do.
Okay. Well, that sounds really good. So are you finding new paths? Like at the moment you're just making your way through new ways of going with hunting down rep more so than anything else. Rep. Okay.
So I mean, I've been in Feralis more than I have been in the past, and I actually went in Southern Barrens. There's that dwarven bunker. It's down by Razorthorn, and at one point it burns. And I had a bad experience there, and that was one of my traumatic places where I got burned alive in there because I really didn't know what I was doing, and so I've never entered there again. But I needed rep points. I needed like one more quest for, I don't even remember who it was for, but I had burned all the rest of the quest. Oh, it was for Thunderbluff. And I had eaten up every other quest for Thunderbluff rep that I could find using Wowhead. And I'm like, I gotta do it. So I went out, speaking of Wowhead, I went out to Wowhead. Wowhead has been my friend lately. And I've been reading up on things that I haven't done for a long time, or that I know I died before. And I went up and I read on it, and I went in and I did the initial quest, and I read up some more. And then I went and I did it, and I survived.
Nice.
And I got my reputation, and I got my bag.
Yes. Nice.
I also have gotten a couple of Pandarans out of their starting zone. I've gotten a goblin out of the starting zone. So
you've been busy.
Greens and softies. That's
softies.
Okay. All right. So then for this year and what you're working towards, what's your goal for your challenge tunes this year?
Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. That's what.
Nice. No, I think there's a show title right there somehow. I'm going to write that one down before I forget, because I'll be like, what was I thinking?
What was that?
Keep him busy.
Okay. Keep him busy, absolutely.
I don't think that's
or
as
green coffees.
Green softies.
Green softies. That's
softies.
it. There we go. That's a good one too. All right. Okay, so then tell us, because I know that I want to hear about your week in WoW in a minute, but what's your advice? Again, you always give, you've been playing challenge tunes for quite some time now. Let's just say that. So advice, tips, tricks, what's the thing that you can tell us? Help us, Rogueslayer. Please help us. What would you advise us?
So I've given a lot of different tips in the past, and I'm going to go a little bit on the mind side. Let's talk the mental game of challenges.
Okay.
So my first tip is don't be stubborn. Just don't be stubborn. Don't be like,
Okay.
I'm going to do this. Okay. Even though I just told you this tale of how I wanted that last Thunder Bluff rep, you know, I was careful about it. I didn't just plow ahead in. I thought about it and made a choice, but just don't go blindly and saying, I'm going to do this because I need to do it. Just,
Yep.
You know, if things aren't, if I had read up on it and it started to go south, I would have run out of that building and moved on and fine. There's other factions I can get points for. And maybe there's a hidden Thunder Bluff one somewhere that I hadn't found. So just don't be stubborn, just move, which makes us right to the next tip, which is to roll with the punches. When something goes wrong, like say you discover that you have some blue shoes on your level 79 tune, let it go. Just let it go and move on.
Yes.
It's another challenge.
Isn't there a song?
Learn from it.
Yes.
Let it go.
Be like Elsa.
Yep.
Yeah,
Be like Elsa.
I saw, Julie and I saw Captain Marvel so that we can see Endgame next weekend.
Okay.
And the previews were awesome. But one of the previews was for Frozen 2.
I know. I'm super excited. I saw a preview of that the other day.
I had no idea.
Yes. Yes. Very exciting. Very exciting. Yes. I think they are definitely very good advice, right, Rogueslayer? Because we some of us maybe more so than others can be get a little bit stubborn when you're out there questing or grinding through on your challenge tunes and be like, no, damn it, I can do this. Yeah, sometimes you just got to be like, just leave it, let it go, move, go somewhere else. That's right. So I think that's good. And I mean, your whole thing as well. Yeah, you die and you learn, right? You die and you learn. So if you do pick yourself back up, roll another tune, away you go. It still doesn't mean they don't hurt, because obviously each death or every time you do something is a little bit like, you know, like that. But yeah, wow. I think that's a good way to go. So thank you for sharing those. So tell us how your week's been, because obviously we know you've been collecting toys. Toys is always good. So tell us all about it.
I have had a busy week. I've played a lot of WoW this week.
Okay.
A lot of WoW.
Yes.
So Noblegarden. What? Noblegarden. So I've been collecting eggs and I have all my spots that I go and get. It seems like the eggs last year, I think they started respawning faster. And that seems to have continued this year, which is really awesome. There's most places there's a couple of spots I know I can go where I can like be within grabbing range of a few eggs as they spawn. Early in the week, of course, it was nuts with which is everybody, swarming in there. Yeah. So I tended to stock up on them a little bit so I could have a couple of days worth. That way, if I came in and it was just crazy, I could just do my 20 and move on. But I did, and the very first day I just sat there and I gathered 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 and I got my 200 or 250 was to get the Noblegarden Hearthstone. So I have that Hearthstone now. So I took all of my greens and my pacifist, and I don't have any irons. Oh, my tin. I brought my tin back from Draenor. And they've all been doing their rounds. But then in between rounds, I had a couple of tunes on. So I had Little Bit Verdi. She is a green gnome priest. I think she started the week around 46. Okay. So I got my eggs, then I'd go off and I'd doing the questing, and I was following the whole thing with the factions, although she has all her bags now. So then I was able to just sort of say, okay, where do I want to go? So she was just leveling up, and then she got to 52, which was she'd done Swamp of Sorrows, so was at 52. It's going to 46 to 52. I ran her through all the remaining warboard quests, the go-to quests, go to this person and, start that zone. I just got the quests, picked up flight points, did some basic things like that. And I had held, so one of your other guests had mentioned holding the Explorers League, or it might have been in a guide, the Explorers League quests from Loch Manan. So I tried that this time. I had those 6 quests sitting in my bags for levels and levels and levels. And I went and turned them in at 54. And even at 54, she got about 3/4 of a level there. So that was pretty awesome. It was a nice little bump at that point. And then, did Noblegarden, all that. And excuse me. At 60, I took what you got to fly. Woo! So I took her on some flights. I took her flying all around the Eastern Kingdom. Picked up all the remaining flight points that she had. I did fully explored her zones in Eastern Kingdoms. I didn't really go too much into, Hillsbrad or Tearsfall Glades, certainly not Tearsfall Glades, or the Caddo zones, but I did her. After that, I was a little bored, so I let Kalimdor be. I didn't go around and do that again in Kalimdor. But I took her out to Howling Fjord, which usually I go in through Borean Tundra, but I decided to go in through Howling Fjord this time. So I went and I sort of explored the eastern side of Northrend. So, Crystal, where Dalaran is, and then Zul Drak, whatever it is, where Light's Hope is, by Light's Breach is, and then Grizzly Hills, and then back down. And I even went into the cataclysms, the Utgard cataclysms, the one that are right outside the you can tell I don't do the zone a lot. But it's so you have to go in, you kill the Virkul ground, do some stuff down there. I did a few of those things. When I got to this one, it's like the Ring of Trials, or the Ring of Challenges. I'm like, that sounds nope, out. So she did a bunch of that stuff, and she's still going. And so she is up to 62. So she went from 46 to 62 this week. And then Verdantly, who is my Pandaren cutie, she, excuse me, she is a Pandaren hunter. She started the week at 35, and she pretty much everything I just said about Lil Bit Verdi, she did, but on the Horde side. And so she did her reputation for her bags and then different zones, and then did some exploration and the Noblegarden, and she is at 58 now. So it took her this week from 35 to 58.
Well done.
And that's been my week.
Jeebus.
Wow. Yeah. I think I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm exhausted just listening to it. That's fantastic. Wow. Okay. Do you find Rogueslayer that much difference between going from Horde Alliance tunes with your questing, or you don't have any issues at all with the pass you're going?
I found that I was having a little bit of issue a couple of times today with my Pandaren, because they can play both sides. So I was exploring around Badlands, and I started to run her fearlessly up to the dig that's overlooking the fortress with the drunk miners, and they were all red. So she turned around. I got far enough up the hill to actually get it on my map. It took my exploration point. We went back over to the little blood elf tent there in the middle. Other than that, I mean, I've played so many tunes on both sides that I haven't really run into like, oh gosh, I don't know this one at all. If there is, I'm sure when I get up to the higher levels, assuming there'll be areas where I'm less familiar, but right now I'm pretty familiar with them, and Wowhead is my friend. Yeah, I have found I've been opening up more. I've been creating Alliance tunes than Horde tunes lately. Now, don't freak out. No one hit me. No one throw tomatoes at me. I do have lots of both. You know, I have lots. I have 12 tunes right now. 3 bloodthirsties, my 1 all-in combo. That's my own little thing. A pacifist, and then the rest are greens. And they're definitely they're not half and half, but they're like almost half. Horde and Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Okay.
you know, I like my gnomes.
Keeps you busy. Yeah. Nice. All right. Stone.
Hi, I'm just looking at our, while Rogueslayer was talking, I was looking at our Discord call, and sometimes she gets robot-y, but it's not her, it's the call. So it's the
Discord's
Discord
being
call.
A poopy head. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm looking, if you click on the little eye, it will show where it spikes, and and there's a couple times where it goes below the red line. But well, I blame LB. So, you know, yeah, LB's killing my rares, which we'll talk about. Actually, let's talk about that now. So I played my Bloodthirsty, and I'm still at level 59 because none of my rares are up, because LB is killing all my rares. So thanks, man. No, he's not really doing it. But I went to Blasted Lands, there weren't any rares. I went to Swamp of Sorrows, there weren't any rares. And I think I actually I jumped over to Silithus, and we barely got out of there alive, because that place is just a death trap. And there was 1 rare, and it's because this rare is not, it's basically off the beaten path. So, that's Bloodthirsty is still about, I'd say about 3/4 of the way to 60. And I'm really afraid to get to 60, because I know it's going to be a real big grind, because rares are not as much of an option. So we'll see. Pacifist, I went from 39 to 41, based on cooking, fishing dailies, and Noblegarden, and herbing, because I had a lot of rest XP, so that went well. We got a new piece of equipment, because this is what I'm doing. As we level every 10 levels up, we're equipping something new, because when we start a pacifist, I always start them naked. So as we level up, we add more gear instead of taking off. And oddly enough, I don't have any gold. Like, I have like 12 gold left, because I keep buying the quest items for the fair, and I have 5 or 6 of them ready for the next one. It's just I have 12 gold, so now I need 42 gold in order to get my level 40 riding. So I'm waiting to see if my auctions sell. So there's not really much I can really do there. I just gotta bide my time. But that's pretty much it for challengers, because I've been playing a little bit on my main, doing some raiding, and then working on my Horde main to get Zandalari rep, which I'm almost there. I'm so close. I can smell it. It smells like,
I understand that,
voodoo. So yeah.
It smells like voodoo.
It smells like voodoo.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Yeah. Poor Vulcan. Anyways, so this is the part where we all kick our feet back, go grab a drink, because we're gonna be here.
I was gonna say, let me just pour myself a cuppa. Right, there we go. Because I've been busy. I have been super busy on my challenge turns. And I condensed it, so, you know, Stone's just like
really
gone.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I've just put it in dot points. Like, mine's like nearly a whole page. So anyway, all right, let's go with it. It does, but at the same stage, it's also because we changed the font, because, you know, I'm getting old and I need now to have bigger font. So
me too.
It takes up more room.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
I
know, but I always blame me, because it's.
I'm telling you, multifocal contacts. It's the best thing in the world.
I can't. I tried them. It throws me into vertigo. I can't do them.
I have these contacts. I can see near. I don't have to have reading glasses.
Yeah.
I can see far away, I can see close up, but I've been wearing contacts since 10th grade.
My eye optometrist gave me some to try, and I couldn't get through an hour with it. Just started, vertigo.
All right. We'll go for a big font instead.
Yeah, so anyway, all right, let's have a look. So this week we done some Iron Man. So my night elf hunter is still alive. Yay. She finished off Duskwood, well, as much as I could do on Duskwood, being that, there's some places.
Do you go into the Rotting Orchard?
Yes, I do. However, I make sure I pick up the quest all together, because last time I died because I went over. I had like one quest, I went over, came back, handed something else in, and it gave me another quest, and I went, oh damn it, now I gotta go back. So I went back, and that's where I got like swooped by the stealth dudes, and that's where I died. Whereas this time I was patient and waited till I got all the quests for there. And then I went in and just like took out my revenge for the last time. So it was good. But as soon as I finished that quest, normally I will finish and ride out. I was like, Hearth.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not. Yeah. So anyway, I hit 43. I have decided to go down to Stranglethorn, which it's not often I do. I love Stranglethorn. I really do. I love that place so much, but it's been so unfriendly to me over the years with irons in particular. And I was like, no, damn it, I'm doing it. So we've just hit 43 down there. We've got all the nice grindy quests, and yeah, we're still alive.
Nice.
So yay. Yeah. For my pacifists, so I'm running 2 pacifists, 1 Horde, 1 Alliance. So my Tauren Druid hit 15. So we went from 10 to 15 this week. Noblegarden, yay. Like again, yay.
Yay.
Noblegarden helped, but I just ran fishing and cooking dailies and back and forth from Razor Hill down to Senjin Village and back, picking up herbs and mining. Kind of that's been it. So a lot of it hasn't necessarily been rested, but I'm just just plodding along with her, so that's good. My night elf rogue I took from 62 to 65.
Nice.
I have a 65 pacifist who
What's the matter?
I don't even know who I am. I don't even know who I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long has it taken to get to here?
I don't even know.
500 years.
I don't know. But I have been. So what I did on her was I did Noblegarden. I've been doing fishing and cooking dailies in Old Dalaran as well as Stormwind or wherever it lets me go to. So that's been a big thing. The other thing I found is picking herbs and mining. I'd been going round and round kind of Borean Tundra, and I was a bit like, Borean Tundra's so boring because I've got the Bloodthirsties over there, and I'm just like, I don't want to go to Dragonblight. I want to go to Shalazar. Yeah.
Oh.
So, and I thought, it's probably not the best. So I did a tentative fly around, not fly too high, not fly too low. Just right. Just right. And I found it wasn't too bad. I took her over there at the end of 63. So they were showing me as still kind of yellow. So I was like, that's okay. And I'd just been going up and down the waterways.
Yep.
And mostly just picking up the herbs from there. And then I want to do some laps around the outside because the mining roads are good. So I just haven't had a lot of time to be over there. Mind you, the days that I'm over there, Lockie was up and King Crush. So lock the cat, and I'm like in guild chat going, does anyone want? Because the cat's up, and I love that cat. That's like one of my all-time favorite cats. And like, if anyone wanted to tame it, and it's just looking at me, and I'm like going, pretty pussycat, hello, hello. I'm like, I'm so glad I can't kill you, but it was up for ages. And then I went further, and King Crush was up, and I was like, I hate you. I hate you. Because I did try taking him on my warrior. Remember, I think I was about level 65 or something. And its hit points are horrid. Like, I can't remember, but they were like 4 times what I was on my rogue. Might have even been more, but he is nasty, King Crush. So I thought that was quite funny. So anyway, really happy. We're 65. We're getting there. You know, we're just going to keep doing the same old, same old. I would really like Marcia Chase to stop wanting to send me to Winter's Grasp. She's like, here, go get these terrorfish. Yeah, you'll be fine. Just going into Winter's Grasp, you'll be okay.
I lost a pacifist fishing over there.
Yeah. And I'm like, hell's no, you can stick your terrorfish. But anyway. And then the other one she wanted me to do was like, yeah, sometimes I get a little bit violent with her.
Take your terrorfish and shove it.
Yeah. The other one was the blood in the water. And I'm like, do you not see I'm a pacifist? You want me to go kill something and jump in the water? And I'm like, Marcia, come on. Look, can you give me the disarmed? Can you give me the jewel in the sewer? Like, please. There's like 6 different, and you keep giving me the same freaking quest. Stop it. So yeah, we've had words, me and Marcia. But anyway, she's back on track. She's come around to my way of thinking. So we're okay. And then the bloodthirsties this week. So I've got a few bloodthirsties. Yeah. So this is what we've done. The gnome warlock. We went from 10 to 16. She's at 529 kills. My dwarf Pally, we went from 23 to 24. Successfully did not kill her again this week, which surprises me.
Nice.
Probably, Chris probably isn't in the chat room, but I've given her more heart attacks on my dwarf Pally than anything else. I apologize, Chris. I'm just saying. So she's at 888 kills. My Lightforged Draenei Hunter hit 34 this week at 710 kills. My Night Elf Priest also hit 37, and she's at 1,451 kills. My baby girl, I love this one, my Void Elf Warlock. She went from 60 to 62. And she is at 2,322 kills. And my Night Elf Hunter went from 63 to 64. She's at 3,995 kills. I did do a little bit of grinding on the warrior last night for about maybe nearly an hour.
Please.
Hey?
Phrasing.
Grinding mobs.
Good God. Phrasing.
So I did play her. I got about 5 bars, so we're slowly getting there, but I didn't get a level on there. But again, I don't obviously have enough bloodthirsties that I made another one. So and I have to say a big thank you to this person right there. Thank you, Stone. Thank you, because you did help me do the final frickin' thing that I needed to do to get the Dark Iron Dwarves.
Is that why you did another? I'm sorry. Because if I knew that would have happened, then I wouldn't have helped you. Focus, yeah, right. Leeta. Focus. Focus.
How many bloodthirsters do you have?
This isn't all of them. I've got more. This is just the rotation for this week.
Oh, Bob's being a doofus.
That's what
How many do you have? Do you even know?
I don't know. No, let's not look at it, because you know you can always have more, right? The life of an alcoholic. So yeah, I made a Dark Iron Dwarf Warlock, because what else was I gonna go? And she is so cute. Oh my god, they're so
Really?
cute. So I did 2 rounds last night, got her 2 levels. We did Loch Modan, went into Winterlands. I even went into Wetlands, and from there I went up to Arathi to see what it was gonna be like in Arathi. And yeah, I killed 2 res in Arathi. It wasn't too bad, but I ended up finishing off 22 by going back to Loch Modan because the res were up. Yay. So she's at 138 kills.
Nice.
And that's been my week.
Woof. That's been like 3 weeks in one.
Just a couple. So yeah, it's been busy. It's been busy. But it's been good. So Dark Irons. They're so cute. Oh my god. Yeah.
Master race.
They're very cute.
I
If
still only
could-
have the Nightborn, just that one.
Okay.
After all the slogging I had to go through to unlock that one, I have non-challenge tunes and do all the remaining work.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I know.
Sorry.
Headache worthy, but anyway. Kulturin is coming. Rip is so close. Just like so close. Today. Fingers crossed.
Today? Really?
Today, I hope. Yeah, I'm like less than 2,000 off Proudmoore Exalted.
Nice.
So yeah, and then there's going to be another freaking dungeon I'm going to have to run. I just know it. I don't even want to think about it. But anyway, we'll get to
I
Exalted
felt
first.
your pain when I saw those posts this week, because I was the same way with getting my Nightborn. I'm like, what? I have to what?
If it's on normal,
Yeah.
I'll help you. It'll be fine. We'll just kill stuff.
It's yeah. It irks me because Horde you didn't have to, Alliance you do.
That's not
Because
right.
Horde
not
favoritism. That's why.
Of course, because Horde rock. Oh. Anyway.
Bob. Freaking
It's
Bob.
the Horde Rock Cafe.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a good one too, Rogueslayer. Oh my god, you're coming out
That's
with
terrible.
today. Horde Rock Cafe. Yeah, baby. All right. Anyway,
That's terrible.
next news.
Terrible. No.
Breaking now, news from the world of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
Terrible. Takes
should've just-
forever. I know. I
We
could
should've
just say.
got to
yeah.
do it live.
Would have been faster. Would have been better. Anyways.
Don't mess with perfection.
Okay. For folks that may have noticed, there was an API update issue. Blizzard. It wasn't just us. They were having problems with a lot of websites. So basically, it was throwing errors out, especially for any character that was played after WoW came back up on Tuesday morning. But it should be resolved now, and if you're still seeing problems with updating, let me know. But from what I can see on our little mini API report, everything's okay. There's going to be a con before the Storm announcement really soon, and like I kind of know what it is. It's really good. It's really, really good. It's very exciting.
Stop it.
It's really good.
Karma's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. Just saying.
Karma. It's
Yeah,
it's
because
really
you
good.
know what it is.
It's really
Yeah.
good. It's really, really
Yeah,
good.
well,
I'm very,
we'll
very
wait for the
excited.
announcement.
I think. Oh God damn it, Bob! What are you doing? Bob is hyper,
Bob wants-
so he's running around and
wants to
jumping
say
on
hi.
stuff and doing parkour. And
That's
yeah,
funny because
he's-
Starbuck is down here having little exercises too.
He's looking up
Nice.
the wall, and I know he's going to jump for something. I don't know what he sees, but he's like,
He sees
How-
something.
How high can I jump? Okay. There's Volunteer Guard Day. It's coming out Sunday, April the 28th. There's nothing special for challenge news. If there's any quests, you just can't do it on a Bloodthirsty or Bloodthirsty team.
I don't know that I've ever actually done anything.
I think I've done it once when it first came out, and then that was it. I was like, it's fine.
It's kills, isn't it? And a certain amount of kills, you turn into the garden, then you get traders in Orgrimmar and Stormwind that you kill that turn red.
Okay.
That one. And it buffs up. So many kills will give you a title, which is only for that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
So so pacifists don't like just
right.
Yeah.
So there's
avoid,
no quests.
Avoid.
So is
don't think it's a quest. It's just you talk to. I think it's you talk to a guard to change into from memory. It's been a while, but it's been a year. But yeah, you turn into, and then you have random things that pop up that aggro you. So you've got to kill them.
Sure.
The more you kill, your buff will get higher or something. So yeah.
Okay.
You make it sound so exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it is a micro day, right? So it's not like a big deal.
It's only temporary.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a permanent title, hell yeah, I'd be all over that.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Noblegarden finishes April 29th soon. And for people like me that have not, I've done a few things on my pacifist, but I did not get the Hearthstone. And then there's another 50 chocolates you got to get for the new cosmetic ears. There's 5 of them.
3.
What? I thought there's 5.
No, there's 3 this year.
Oh, there's
so if
3
you
new
didn't do
ones
it last
this
year, there will be 5.
Well,
but
I need
3
500, so that goes with everything else that probably not going to get this year. So, oh well, there'll be next year. And if not, oh well, I missed it. It's okay. I'm not going to cry about it.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, Elsa.
Just completely lost my train of thought. I don't know why. I literally let everything go. Okay. Children's Week runs April. Yep. Runs Thursday, May the 2nd to May the 9th. I think I'm just about done. I don't know what the deal is. I can't concentrate. May 2nd to May 9th. From what I looked up on our write-up from last year, quests and achievements basically are allowed. Just can't do it on Bloodthirsty because Bloodthirsty gets the hose once again. And that's pretty much it. So
okay. All right, well, let's look at the state of the challenges for this week. So, Rogueslayer, who have we got for the irons, please?
For the irons, we have Perimist at 66, Asyi at 67, Iron Dan at 77, Lyric 78, Psyster at level 80, Tejbegriz at 96, Shinari at 106, and then our top 3 for the week are Thulfur at 111, also Kraknar at 111, and Shinari at 115.
Well done. All right, irons, go. So bloods for this week. So at number 10, we have got Soul Fist at 48. Number 9 is Bloodzort. Yay! At 54.
Booyah.
8 is Taco 62. R.I.P. Oh, not sure what happened, Taco. Sorry.
Got the boot.
Yeah.
In the face,
Taco
and then she died.
Get the boot.
Sorry.
Okay, so 7 this week is me. Blood Leeta hit 62. Yay! Number 6 is Blood Trap at 66. 5 this week is Soul Snuffer at 67. 5 is number 4 is 5 Told You So at 70.
5 Told You So.
Yeah,
But you need to
I'm
do
like-
it with like a head shake. I've told you so.
5.
Told you so.
Yeah. 3 for this week is Soul Stoned at 77. 2 this week is Blood Thief at 78. And number 1 for this week's is Soulful Paw at 96. So well done there.
Woo.
All right.
right.
Pacifist. Go for it.
Pacifist. We have number 10, Pose Picker at 40. And then Passing Stone at 41. Calionia at 47. Number 7 is Awesome Blomster at 50. Then we have Feripa at 52. Pasilita at 65. And then we have Pacifist at 67. Number 3 is Zaya Passy at 70. Second is Passive Veton at 77. And drum roll, please. Number 1, Pacifist 5 Pride 120. Woo!
Wow.
Congrats.
Congrats, 5.
Well done, 5.
'Cause
Yes.
This is his second up to 120.
Yeah.
It's our
Well
6th.
done. Awesome
overall.
achievement. Yes.
Very nice.
Fabulous.
Very exciting. So well done, 5. Okay, let's look at the tin. So we have got number 10 this week. Grodan at 13. 9 is Mogley, hit 14. 8 is Lucy Lynn H at 14. 7 is Gustav at 23. 6 is Vance Fridges. Okay, at 24.
You don't know where? Okay, that's funny. Anyways, go on.
No.
Sorry.
Don't get up. Number 5, QQ hit 33. 4 this week is Iron Grimmy, hit 46. 3 this week is Lucy Lynn Powell. Okay, hit 59. Second in this week's tins is Ferratelli at 101. And number 1 this week for tins is Iron Kappa at 104.
That's me.
Nice.
It is you. Well done. Well done. All right.
Okay, hold. Wait,
Yes.
one sec. Do you know is Iron Grimmy? Is that grim? Like grim? You're not sure?
I
okay.
don't
Just curious.
think so, but I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think so. All right, greens. Let's
right.
have a look. Go for it.
Greens at number 10, Green Guskan at 61. Little bit Verdi, yay, 62. Iron Green is also 62. Got a lot in the 60s. At 7 is Half a More, 63. And then Eva Green, also 63. Number 5, we have Silarlia at 68, but a red flag, similar to what I had. One where slot was equipped with an Ogre Slayer's cover. Quality too high, just like my blue suede shoes. And number 4 is 9 at 75. Top 3, Farah Verde at 80, Shalira at 81, and number 1, Zaya Gillith at 91.
Congrats.
Well done.
I've been seeing a few
Nice.
people getting flagged like that, where
Mm-hmm.
they're equipping stuff because that whole epic upgrade kind of deal. Oh man,
It's so annoying. I'll like choose a reward because I need one of those, and then it's like
Yeah.
and it's epic.
Mm-hmm.
Epic.
Yeah.
For teams, we got Iron teams. We got the Wolf Pack is dead at level 10. Calvary Chapel
Mm-hmm.
is dead at 14. And T
Oh.
Puppet rides again is at level 43. For blood teams, we
Nice.
got
Well done.
Injure Face. Face, yo. Is level 27. Grade D, but edible. That's Taco Bell. They're at level 30, and Soul Patrol is Nisi Dual Boxing is at level 35, which is awesome.
Nice.
No green teams yet. I think Winima is working on that right now with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. Nice.
Congrats.
Well, it's been an interesting week then for the challenges, and obviously well done again to 5 hitting 120 on the Passy. So
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
No one will make a green team with you. Oh, Taco.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
it's my blood.
Nope. I clicked that about 20 seconds ago. Jeebus.
Just in, it's Chit Chat.
Yay! All right, so this is the part where we talk about with questions, tips, tricks, jokes, puns, all those kinds of things. So the first one, oh my, is he sending in stories now? Azzy, I have no idea, but anyway, I haven't read it. So Rogueslayer, go for it. I'll listen. I'm not
I'm
not reading.
A frog asked the bank's loan manager, Patricia Black, "I would like a loan for $20 to buy a new loan." "Do you have any collateral?" asks Ms. Black. The frog produces a small statue of a pink elephant with the inscription "Souvenir of Thailand" engraved on the base. Unsure whether or not the object is worth the amount of the loan, she summons the bank manager. The manager inspects the trinket, nods his head, and says, "It's a knick-knack, Patty Black. Give the frog a loan."
No.
That's it.
No.
it,
No.
it needs more. This old frog
Azzy.
now has a home.
There. That. Boom. Boom.
That's it. That is it. I like
that was it. Yep.
Oh, that was an interesting one, Azzy. I liked the end punchline. I really did, and I liked that Rogueslayer improvised and put a little bit extra there. So nice. All right, thank you, Azzy, once again. Thank you. All right, so from Comsworth, we have got, "Hey guys, I have a friend who wants to try out the Iron Man challenge in a team. I'm just sifting through the team rules and didn't see anything about trading. I assume we can't trade gold and items from other characters, but can we trade gold and items within our team?"
So if you read, so it's in the rules, and I believe there's a thing in the FAQ that yes, you can trade stuff between your team only, as long as you've gained it on that character. And yes, you can trade it to people on the same team. So yes.
Okay. Now we have from Rude, "Is it possible to clean the items in the buyback when you sell items to a vendor?"
One sec, Rogueslayer. Our connection is going like red. I see it right now. It's red.
It's gone red too.
Yeah.
It just went up to orange.
Okay. Oh, there we go. It's back to orange, but
There we go.
Red.
all right, go for it.
From Rude, "Is it possible to clean the items in the buyback tab when you sell items to a vendor?"
I don't know what he means by clean, but you can buy back
I
stuff.
think that
Clear it.
Yeah,
Clear it?
I've seen other people ask them that this before, not here, but it's sort of like it's just a thing. I have all this crap in that buyback tab and I want to clear it out. And to my knowledge, no, you can't. It's another one of those, just let it go.
No, yeah,
you can? Excellent.
It clears off by itself when you log out.
No, it doesn't.
It does for me. I
No, it
log out,
doesn't.
I log back in, and I can't buy my crap back.
No, they changed it.
When?
Because I've had where I've logged back in onto normal tunes and
When?
to challenge tunes,
When?
and like recently, like yesterday,
Okay.
and had it. It used to be that you'd log out, it was gone. but they've made it that if you're on that toon, that you can log back into that character, and if you go to the vendor, you'll see what you've vended. Now, I don't often vendor anything on Leeta because normally I'm disenchanting, or doing the scrapping, whichever. So it's not often that I go to do it. But every now and again, there will be something that I need on a toon and be like, damn it. And I go back and it's still there. If I go back to the vendor, it's still there. So yeah.
So I guess my question on this is why? Why? I'm not sure what you gain by having the buyback tab be cleared out. It's not in your way. It's not taking up spaces in your bag. When you sell more things, it'll bump out the old stuff and put the new stuff in. So I'm not sure what you gain. So maybe you can follow up and let us know how your life would be improved if you were able to do that. Not that we can fix it for you, but I'm just curious.
For me, I think OCD. Because I see a list of stuff. Like, I don't care about that stuff.
Go back to my tips. My tips for playing today. Let it go. Can't do anything about it, so why waste your energy?
Yeah. And I mean, really, when it comes down to it, normally when you open the tab vendor, you're there to sell stuff. So if you want to buy back, you've got to switch over to the buyback. Like, I don't pay attention to that one. But like Zaya said, that maybe it's a few days. Maybe it clears out after a couple of days. But I know that there's been times I've logged back in the next login session, which might be a day, might be within the day, I don't know, whatever it is, and just gone, hang on, I do need
after
to get
the
that
show
back,
I'm gonna log in because I know I've sold stuff and I'm gonna go check because I know it used to clear. I didn't notice when that changed. So is that like an 8.1 thing or 8.0 or
don't know.
I don't even know when that would have changed.
We'll do some testing. Yeah, we'll definitely test it out and just see what's going on, because maybe they've changed it again. That could be the other thing. Who knows? So anyway, good. Always a good question to check on that. All right. So from Ali, here we go. I have a stupid question. No questions are stupid, sweetie. Never. I am sure I know the answer, but I am second guessing myself. Don't say it, Stone. Am I allowed to do a blingtron that some random person put down? I'm on an iron.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Blingtrons are your friend.
Unless you're buffers. But she's on an iron, so yes.
Yeah. On an iron, perfectly fine. Absolutely. Yes. All right. Good question, though, Ali. Thank you.
From Sanchingon. Hello. Anyone know if Tin Man is allowed for groups? If not, any plans to add this option?
No Tin Man for groups and no immediate plans to add them. I figure if you're going to go tin, just go green. Or go iron. Honestly, iron compared to tins on teams. But I'm not gonna say no because it shouldn't be a big deal to add. But you know how like we added green? Well, it shouldn't have been a big deal to add, but it was. So
well, what I would say, Sanchingon, is if you have a really dying need and desire to have 10 teams added, make your pitch, formulate your argument. Sell Stone on the effort to do this.
It's a good
bribe him.
It's her name. Sell Stone. Damn it! I could have that as my bank tune. Anyway,
next.
Okay. From Corpse Grind, they ask, "Is it okay to use TomTom for treasures in Iron Man?" Yeah.
Yep.
You can use add-ons. It's okay. TomTom's okay. That one's okay. Not all add-ons, because there are some you can't, but TomTom is fine. That's okay.
All right.
Handy notes is fine.
I love handy notes. Alrighty, from Dave the Hunter. Motivational message for Zorts. Never let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Just look at Beethoven. Everyone told him he would never be a musician just because he was deaf. But did he listen?
Thanks, Dave the Hunter.
That was
Good
good.
one. That was good.
That was funny.
That was good. I'm waiting for Zort. There
Yeah,
we go.
there
Yep.
we go.
Zorts is well, he
Pretty
hasn't
good.
gone boo, so that's unusual.
I know.
Okay. Gee, thanks, Dave. Yeah. All right. So from Ricardo, here we go. Hi, I'm Ricardo from Germany. I have a little question about the Iron Man challenge. To conform to rules, I can use battle account toys. This extends to the Azeroth campaign. And the second question is, can I use add-ons in this challenge, or is this forbidden? Thanks a lot, Ricardo. So obviously the flight path toys is what
Yes.
he's referring to.
Yep.
Which is fine.
Yep.
Toys are fine.
Toys are fine.
Yes, you can use add-ons.
Yes.
There are some that you can't, but your majority. What's the one that you said you were using, Stone, for your green?
Azeroth Autopilot.
Palette. That's right.
What is that?
But yeah,
It's
a questing one. Isn't it?
basically gives you a guide on where to go for your fastest questing possible to will level up. And I'd say for greens, it's fine. For anything else, nope. I would not do some of the quests on a iron. That's for sure. There's no way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But good
Alrighty.
question. Thank you.
Okay, from Off the Bus. I just started a tune, and some random player buffed me as they ran past. The nerve. I canceled it as soon as I noticed, but is this going to red flag me?
No.
I really hope not.
Unless you get rid of it ASAP, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unclick, right click.
And you know what? It's nice that some random person's just like, oh, here, have a buff. Because, back in the day, that was a really big thing. You'd go around and be like, hey, I can buff you. Here, have a buff. You have a buff. You have a buff. That's fine. But not so much nowadays. So it's very sweet of the person. But yeah, just right click it off. You're all good.
It's much better when someone randomly buffs you than when they randomly come up and start inspecting your gear and lecturing you on how you can buy better stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. This has no clean tag on it anymore, right?
Nope.
That's right.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Get your head out of my ass and leave my gear alone.
And you know what? Hence, when I now have got Iron Blood Pasty in my names, often I'll get someone just going, are you an Iron Toon? And I'll be like, yeah. As opposed to the whole, why? You can get better gear, don't you? So at least there is knowledge out there about the challenges. So, so that's cool. But yeah.
I have to, that just reminded me, I have to interject with something else from my week at this point before I forget, because it was really, really important. I was actually had Warcraft beard thrown at me this week. I had a new tune, and it was my Pandaren, which of course you can't join a guild right away because you had to pick Horde or Alliance. And I had gotten her to Orgrimmar, and I was running on Orgrimmar. Somebody that I ran past was sitting there lurking for new players to get in their guild, and they whispered, "Hey, would you like to have a friendly guild to hang out?" And I didn't even notice it at first. So I was like, "Oh, that reminds me." So I went and I put myself in control out WoW. And then I went on my way. I came back through, and the same person whispered again, "Oh, I see you found a guild. Ha ha, nice." And I said, "Oh yeah, you reminded me to join the guild that I usually join." And they went, "LOL, nothing says Warcraft beard like playing yourself with your own guild." Fine.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's probably because, there is so many comments. Anyway, I'm not.
I go back to my previous comment.
Yeah.
Fuck you, get your head out of my ass. Let me play the game.
Yeah.
How about just glad you found a guild. Thanks, move on.
Exactly. Oh dear. All right. Okay. So another question from Off the Bus is, can you buy WoW token gold?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's a two-part answer though, because this is covered in the FAQ.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes,
Seen
you
it.
can buy a WoW token with gold to get money for your account or your subscription. However, you can't use real money to go buy gold for your character. No. So it's two-part.
Yes.
So yes, no.
So
Okay, and we have an addition from Stone. Why did the cell phone go to the penalty box? It got 2 minutes for charging. Wah, wah. Dad joke for the win.
I will be honest with you. We got a Google Home Mini this past week, and that was one of the first things it actually told us was this joke. And I was like, what the heck? I walked out of the room and Carrie was laughing her ass off. And I was like, no, that was terrible.
Today, Alexa told Julie one. What does Ariana Grande want to be when she grows up? Ariana Venti.
Oh, God. I knew it was a Starbucks thing. I'm like, which one is the biggest one?
Nice. Oh my God. Wow. I've got to keep on. I have to remember to keep asking mine jokes. I keep forgetting about that. So I'll have to do that.
Sorry.
Anyway, anything from the chat room? Zort says he tries to keep it a secret that he's on a challenge soon because people do dangerous stuff. That is true, you know.
Absolutely.
And I think it's one of those that some people can be jerks, as we know. Some people pull mobs and, you know, do all that kind of thing. But you know, you just gotta, I think, being pleasant. You don't have to be a smart ass, like, you know, just like cool. Just say cool. Have fun.
Cool and good luck. That's even better.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Exactly.
Get your head out of
enjoy.
my ass.
Yeah, can we have that for a show title? Because
No.
I'm putting it down for another one.
No, but I would love to.
Get your...
I might actually put that in the comment section on the MP3 that nobody reads.
Yes.
I'm gonna put "F you, get your head out of my ass," and no one will ever know, but it's still there. So
yeah. That's it. All right, I'm gonna highlight that to remind you to make sure you do that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else from the chat room?
Zort says that he's gonna make me a bumper to say, like, read the FAQ because he's yelling it all the time.
Yeah. Do it.
I mean, we can say it all the time, but sometimes people are in a rush or they don't even know that there's an FAQ because the website sucks.
That's true.
You know, for whichever reason, they don't know that there's an FAQ. So that's us.
FAQ to everyone.
Wow. That's rude.
Or you could say, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, let's not do that in the chat, though. I mean, we can do it in our chat here. I don't care. That's fine. But not in the Discord chat, because no. I mean, we do allow swearing, so I guess it's not really bad. Anyways,
I'm
so
just like, how can I make a macro?
We need to set the example.
Like that.
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as what you could potentially say.
Can we make we need an emote for that. Can we do an emote for that?
Read the FFAQ. That's
no, fuck you. Just be like, fuck you. Emote. That would be good. Now I've got to think about it. Okay.
Wow, she's right up into the microphone now. She's right up into
a note taker today.
Going, okay, I gotta write down the notes now.
No, shut up.
All right. Well, every time you adjust, I'm going to do this because I've seen you adjust a couple times now, so I'm just going to start talking like this. Okay, so see, this is why I like having fun. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, right. Okay, I don't think we have anybody new this week. No, we do have somebody new this week. We got Execute new this week, right? Or was that last week? No, we actually got Execute new last week, but we didn't have a show last week because of Easter. Okay.
Easter and birthday and
thank you to Execute for becoming our newest Iron Elite. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Execute. Thank you
for your help and your money for keeping the server up. Thank you very much.
For helping.
I mean, that's they help pay for the server bill, so it's not quite the full bill yet. It's getting there. So we are well over half, but we're not fully. But that's okay. I said when we're half, I get rid of the ad, and I did because I hate the stupid freaking ads. So, okay. So thank you to everyone else that helps to pay for our server bills because it does help a lot. So thank you to Ali, Azzy, Boz, Chupa, Crash Landing 99 because I have to do that every time. Dave the Hunter, Execute, LB, Fair, 5 Iron, Frosty Sparkspan, Grand Negus, Introvert Genius, Cashbringer. I'm not going to say it this time, but I'm still going to waggle my finger and the head because Cash knows. Chris, an anonymous koala. Layla, Mrs. Rock Guru, Never Died, DC, Oh Canada, PS Ducky, Rudeberin, Soylent Greener because it is better than just being Soylent Green. I have to do that every time because otherwise the world will explode. Stir, Swingcat, Taco, Thelani, Tiber, aka Tiber, Toasty, Tuli Bardine, Turwinkle, Two Frog, Ominia, Unamathil, Winema, Zaya, and Zorts. Thank you all very, very much. It definitely helps. And thank you to our mods, and especially thank you to all of our mods, except one. I'm not going to say who, but except for one person who unfortunately forgot that we had a mod meeting. But thank you to everybody for getting in to one meeting, so we didn't have to do two. So I guess like the extra special thank yous to Awesome Trousers because for him it was like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or something. So thank you to our mods, Awesome Trousers, Boz, Fair, Nisi, Stir, Zaya, and Zorts. Thank you very, very much. And looking forward to the next year to giving you guys more work to do. So
yes,
yay. I mean, they do a lot already, so I'm kind of afraid they're gonna be like, screw you, man. And give a finger and walk out. Like, F you, Stone, get your head out of my ass. And I'll be like, sorry.
Back you, Stone.
Back you, Stone.
That's what it means. Yeah,
Jesus.
back you, Stone.
Wow. So thank you to everyone watching with Twitch. You can watch a live show as well, which we try to do every week, except for last week because Easter. So thank you to all these wonderful people. Me, because I'm in the chat. Boz, Fair, Leeta, Nisi, Stir, Bot, Nisaya, Zorts, Ali, Bot, Corpse Grind Official. Oh, Corpse Grind. You're in our Discord now. Crash Landing 99. Yes. I have to do it every time because I love his name. Dave the Hunter, Execute, LB, Cashbringer. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to do the head waggle. Oh man. Poisey, dang it. Kevin, Swingcat, Tiber, aka Tiber, and then Bot. So thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'm so sorry for having to sit through my crap. So sorry. Hey. Our next show is Saturday, May the 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's Toronto, North America, Eastern time. So figure out time zones. There's lots of websites that help you with that. Wineba will be joining us next week, and Rogueslayer. Thank you very much for joining us once again. It's been too long. So,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank
Rogueslayer,
you.
thank you.
Rogueslayer.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome.
It is May the 4th. Oh, no. It's going to be May the 4th show. May the 4th be with you.
Mhm.
Terrible.
Quite fitting, really. Yeah. No, that's
Terrible.
good. That's good. Anyway, Rogueslayer, can you please tell us where we can find you or get in contact with you, please?
Sure, you can find me at Rogueslayer1 on Instagram and Twitter. I'll get back to you when I have some actual content on my website. It's been going a bit slowly.
Oh.
Like
That's
some.
okay.
I'm
Like
running
some.
silent right now.
Oh.
Sometimes you can do that. That's right. All right. Well, thank you for that. And we will have all the information up on the wowchallenges.com website when the episode is posted. So you can find it there. Also, you can find all the information for our Discord, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube channels on our website. If you want to listen to us, you can download the episode on Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher Radio. And if you would like to contact the show, please send an email to podcast@wowchallenges.com. What are you laughing for?
Because
that really
anytime
well.
I think about the emails, I always think about the stupid convention emails that we get. Hey, there's going to be a convention up in Minnesota. Do you guys want to come? No. Why would you think? Fuck you. No. Send us normal emails. Anyways.
Yeah. We get a few. We get a few spammy
We get
ones.
a few. Yeah.
A few.
Lord Thunder and Jesus by. So you can find me on Twitter at STONEGRASP, like one stone grasp. No plural. As well as the Adventures in Azeroth podcast, which we did
exactly.
a little bit ago. Leeta,
yes,
where can we find
we
you?
did, and you can find me on Twitter at Leeta Wow, which is LEETAWOW, as well as my other show, which is Behind the Avatar. And we have got an adventures sorted for next month. So
sure, yeah, yes,
I think.
Yes,
yeah,
we do.
We did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, as always, we want to say a huge thank you to both Mark Conan and Epic Insanity, because they do our intros and our outros, and we appreciate what they do for us. So follow Mark Conan on Twitter at MarkConanWow, and check out Epic on Twitter is at Epic_Insanity, and you can check him out on Frozen Nerds and Epic Questions. Those are his podcasts. Other than that, chat room, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We appreciate that. Rogueslayer, thank you for coming on and telling us all the wonderful things that you've been doing. Good luck with all your greens. Good luck.
You.
Greens.
I'll try to keep things alive and get some levels before I return next.
Please keep things alive so we don't get a 500 meg spreadsheet at the end of the week. Okay.
Wait, let me see what we've got.
God.
2019 done. I have killed off 18 so far this year.
Okay.
It's almost May, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. But I only killed
all right.
Of those 18, I killed off 2 in March and 3 in April.
Jeez.
So it's getting better. That's only 5 in the last 2 months.
And none in May so far.
It's looking down.
None in May.
None in May. So May is looking good. Yeah.
Of course,
May's
April isn't over.
Positive. Yeah.
So May is looking good.
Oh, anyway, good luck. Best of luck, Rogueslayer.
Thank you.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Other than that, everyone, please stay safe. Have a great time both in and out of game, and just take care, okay? Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Peace.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast. Produced by Stone and Leeta, copyright 2019. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find his great stuff at incomputech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we need a title.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay. Hang on. I've got a few written down, so I don't know if the chat room's got some, but here we go. We've got Stan Alive, Green Softies, Greens and Softies, Horde Rock Cafe, and yeah.
No.
That's what I've got. That's what I've got. Well, I've got fuck you, but I really want that to be an emote. So I wonder if, yeah, anyway, and then get your face out of my ass. That's going into the other thing, so we can't have that.
Get your head out of my ass.
Head. Okay, get your head out of my ass. Okay. All right, so what do you, Rogueslayer? Unless you've got something else, or unless the chat room's got something else.
I like Horde Rock Cafe.
I kind of like the Horde Rock Cafe.
It was, I never thought of that before, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, yeah.
Ding.
That would actually be good. No, fuck you. No, that would be actually good. For a podcast just on the Horde stuff. Call it the Horde Rock Cafe. I don't know.
Well, then you'd have to have a line side. So what are you gonna have?
No. This is for
if you're all about the Horde, you don't care about the Alliance.
Exactly.
No. But then you'd have to have a separate podcast for the Alliance.
But you
cares about the Alliance?
You can just let it go and just do Horde.
Yeah.
But that would be cool.
Horde
Rock Cafe is good.
Lost
I like
her
that.
mind. She's like, no, she's broken.
My OCD is like going.
You have to have both.
Well, I'm thinking of the No, that's the Warlock Inn. I'm trying to think of the inn in Stormwind I used to go to all the time, but that's the Warlock one. That's not the one that I'm thinking of. The other one around the corner.
The Blue Recluse?
Is that the Blue? Yeah, no, that's not going to work because there's already a podcast of that. What's the other one? At the front, between the auction house that Annie's in. Annie? Yeah. Annie?
Sure.
Innkeeper. Annie, whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter.
How about the Stormwind's Brewing Coffee House? I don't know.
Horde
doesn't have the
Rock
same
Cafe.
panache.
Yeah,
it doesn't quite.
But see, that's the thing about Horde versus Alliance. You know, Horde is just a little edgier.
Horde Rocks Cafe. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
You didn't do the tongue thing.
All right.
All righty.
If you're doing that, you got to do the tongue thing too.
I'm not doing the tongue thing.
Well, okay.
Just saying.
Here, I'll do it.
That looks too terrible. All right. So we're doing Horde Rock Cafe.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay.
We've got that. Anyway.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, thank you so much once again.
See you later.
Have a lovely day and evening, and we'll catch you back in a while.
Hopefully, be back on Monday. See you all later.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.